人心妙手补众生。
相信看过电影《我不是药神》的朋友们，都会对影片当中昂贵的抗癌药，以及病人患病之后的绝望无助记忆犹新。而电影播出后不久，李克强总理就电影《我不是药神》引发舆论热议作出批示，要求有关部门加快落实抗癌药降价保供等相关措施。值得一提的是，自今年5月1日起，国家对28类进口药关税降至0，其中就包含了治疗癌症的常用药。而今天我们要介绍的 Genprex 就是一家通过免疫基因疗法专门治疗癌症的美国生物制药公司。
Hi, Rooney. Welcome to Wall Street Multimedia's Dialogue with CEO Special today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah. Firstly, could you please introduce yourself and Genprex to our audience?
Well, my name is Rodney Varner. I'm a founder and the chairman and CEO of Genprex. Genprex is an immunogene therapy company developing gene therapies for the treatment of cancer.
And right now, you are developing the first immunogene therapy for the treatment of cancer. So what is different from other therapies?
Well, we're a gene therapy, and we use a tumor suppressor gene that's encapsulated in a cholesterol molecule that's highly engineered to target tumor cells to be injected intravenously, travel through the body, and enter tumor cells where they suppress tumor suppressor proteins that are either absent or in low quantities. We're different from other therapies in that, number one, we are using a tumor suppressor gene. Number two, we're delivering it with this cholesterol delivery system, which is non-viral and has shown a favorable safety profile related to other cancer drugs. And we, with our intravenous treatment system, it's much more efficient, and we believe will be more cost-effective than some of the other gene therapies that are coming along for the treatment of cancer, which require that a patient's cells be removed from their body and basically a drug developed for them outside their body and then re-injected. And since we're non-viral, we don't have toxicities that are associated with many viral delivery systems.
So it's more safe and efficient.
We believe so, yes.
And what is the lead product candidates and what clinical stage it is in?
The lead product candidate is a gene known as TUS2 that's encapsulated in this DOTAP cholesterol molecule and injected into the body intravenously. We call that product Oncoprex.
And so all in all, they're going to be phase 3. So you are in the middle of the whole process.
Well, we are in a phase 2 clinical trial with Oncoprex combined with erlotinib, or also known as Tarceva. It remains to be seen whether a phase 3 trial will be required or whether we may be able to modify our current phase 2 trial to make it a trial that might be used for approval.
And right now, where's your phase 2 trial being conducted?
It's being conducted at the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas.
Why you chose it?
First of all, it's one of the world's leading cancer centers, widely recognized as such. Also, our lead inventor, who's the chairman of our scientific advisory board, is a longtime member of the faculty there.
And I know your team is supported by a world-class scientific advisory board. So please tell more about that and what they bring to your team.
Well, we do have a world-class board of scientific advisors. As I mentioned, our chairman of our scientific advisory board is Dr. Jack Roth, who's a senior faculty member at the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center, more than 40 years experience as a thoracic surgeon and oncologist specializing in the treatment of lung cancer, written many peer-reviewed articles, internationally recognized as a lung cancer specialist. Another member of our scientific advisory board is Dr. Pase Yane, a professor at Harvard Medical School, also an internationally known specialist in lung cancer. We also have Dr. Tony Mock, who's a professor at Chinese University of Hong Kong, another internationally known specialist in lung cancer, and Dr. George Simon, who's a widely known and respected oncologist at MD Anderson Cancer Center. Each of them bring their vast expertise and experience to bear in advising Genprex on the design of its clinical trials and other matters related to the development of our drug.
So this is an intellectual and experienced team.
Very much so. We also have an advisor to our board, a strategic advisor to our board, Dr. James Rothman, who's a professor at Yale and who was a winner of the Nobel Prize in Medicine and Physics in 2013.
Sounds great. So what is your main goal for the remainder of 2018 and 2019?
Well, we're not specifying specific timelines for our objectives, but I would say over that time period, we expect to develop additional clinical trial data, open a new clinical trial of Oncoprex in combination with immunotherapies, scale up our manufacturing processes, potentially develop one or more partnerships with a pharma company.
So my last question is, why now is the right time for investors to invest in your company?
Well, our company is stronger than it's ever been, having recently raised a financing through a private placement of $10 million. We're making good progress in the steps we need to develop our drug, and we believe that the current valuation of the company is a favorable point for investors to get into the stock. We believe that the market will recognize the value of the steps that we're taking to develop our drug over the next few months and year.
So once your product proves to be successful, which markets are you going to focus on?
Well, we're focusing on lung cancer, of course, non-small cell lung cancer. And we, after obtaining approval of that and with sufficient funding, we will also explore additional cancers such as possibly renal cell tumors, breast cancer, and possibly soft tissue cancers. And of course, we do plan to expand into non-US markets such as Asia and Europe.
So really look forward to it. Thanks so much again for your interview.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much.
Thank you.